Hello, New England City Blessing families. This is Pastor Zulvy. I'm sure that you are well informed through the media that our city, state, nation, along with the rest of the world, are facing a serious crisis as a result of the global pandemic of this coronavirus or COVID-19. And ever since this happened, we have been forced to adapt quickly as the circumstances have been changing so rapidly and drastically in the effort to stop the spreading of this virus. It was just last week that we were still meeting in this very hall, doing what we do best every Sunday and enjoying the fellowship with one another. However, by the end of that day, we learned that the governor of Massachusetts have issued a new order that will ban any gathering of a crowd larger than 25 people. Once again, we were forced to adapt and change in keeping with this. That is why I'm here to announce to you that beginning this Sunday, March 22nd, 2020, we will not be meeting at this hall, but our service will be streamed online starting at the same time of our regular service, which is at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. To join our service online, you can simply go to www.newenglandcbc.org/stream. We will continue to do this until it is safe for us to be gathering in a large setting again. I know this is going to be a big change to us all, but I want you all to know that this will be a temporary, nevertheless necessary change to make sure that our church complies with the collective effort of combating this infection. We are also making an adjustment on our regularly scheduled activities and events to focus more on our online Sunday service. We have decided to temporarily suspend our Wednesday prayer meeting, Friday night carousel, and other ministry functions to reduce social interaction. Instead, we want to focus more into few small groups that will be meeting at different homes on Sunday morning to stream our service together. We want to make sure that though the big gathering is temporarily being put on hold, but smaller organic fellowship can still go on. While we are doing our part to practice social distancing, we must be careful not to go to the other extreme, which is social isolation. We must stay connected, and thankfully today's technology has granted us the ability to achieve this. Because we don't grow in isolation, but we grow in community. Even though community, many times at different times, can be done differently. Now, I have been working together with your carousel leaders to help facilitate our Sunday gathering in a smaller home setting. This week, you will be contacted by your cell leaders to give you more details on the implementation of this plan. You can also take the initiative by contacting your cell leaders directly to get more of those information. We believe that carousel is the best way of doing church and being a church, especially throughout this time of crisis. If you are not part of any carousel yet, now is the best time to join one. You can find more information about our carousel on our website at www.newenglandcbc.org. And as your pastor, I urge you to be part of this small community so that even though you are going through these trials and tribulation and difficult seasons such as this one, you can continue growing even at such a time as this. In closing, let me read to you a passage from Hebrews chapter 10, verse 22 to 25. Let us go right into the presence of God with sincere hearts, fully trusting Him. For our guilty consciences have been sprinkled with Christ's blood to make us clean, and our bodies have been washed with pure water. Let us hold tightly, without wavering, to the hope that we affirm, for God can be trusted to keep His promise. Let us think of a way to motivate one another to acts of love and good works. And let us not neglect our meeting together, as some people do, but encourage one another, especially now that the day of His return is drawing near. New England City Blessing Church, let's continue to advance even through this challenging season. Don't be afraid and don't panic, but let's continue to seek the Lord, holding fast to our hope in Christ, and continue to encourage one another. Even through the storm, Jesus is still our peace in trials, and He is our refuge and strength and help in times of trouble. May God's favor be with you all, and may His blessing be abundantly showered to you all. God bless you.